Welcome, listeners, to another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic today.
That's 2 beers.
3 mics, technically, but we're not going to get into the
We won't get into the technicalities of things.
here. 2 ponytails as well.
2 pigtails.
Wait. Question. Is a ponytail...
These are
No,
pigtails.
you have a pigtail.
Pigtails.
Yeah. So if you said, is it 1 pigtail or is it 2 pigtails? Like if you had 1 pigtail, would it just be
Pigtails.
1 on the side? Or if you said you have pigtails, is it the set?
It would just be 1 on the side. Because that's a style.
I don't think that would be called a pigtail.
But if I looked at you and said, do you have
that's
2
true.
pigtails or
That's true.
I
I think
guess
it's pigtails is 2.
I think that
Ponytail would just be 1.
That would just be
Side
a
pony.
ponytail.
side pony. Yeah, good
Look
side
at us.
pony.
Yeah,
knowing all about
we know
hair?
all this.
Anyways, this is another great episode of Two Beers and a Mic. Here we go.
Hey, guys.
How you doing there, buds?
Hello.
Oh. Hey.
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 We're all together again.
Yeah. We
3
are.
times in a row. Congratulations. Yeah, I think that deserves a round of applause. Oh, thank you. Two Beers and a Mic was filmed in front of a live studio audience. So what did didn't George say something about he likes having boners around the boys? Is that what he just said before we hit record?
I said I like having joy around.
Oh, around little boys. Oh, that's still weird.
Whoa.
That's still weird.
10 years, 12 years, 15, 25 to life years
All the
dungeon. Anyway.
Dude, no, we were talking about is
At a
it
strip
weird to like
club.
be around like your homies at a strip club?
I'm be honest with you, it's not.
You don't think
I feel
so?
like it'd be like real crap. Like if I was over here and you were over there and we were all single, I'd just be like, hey, yeah, look at this one. Woo!
No, because if I get up,
Never been.
And-
I have no.
I've never been to.
if
a
I
strip
get
club.
up, I haven't either. And so if I get up and I see George over there stand up, just
pitching a tent.
But I mean, I
I'm
wouldn't.
like, damn, dude, that's kind of a turn off for me.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
I'm assuming that like if it was me, like I'm not looking down low at you, bro. If I'm looking at you, it's to be like,
Then
hey,
there's a
bro,
problem.
or I'm passing you. No, I'm passing them a blunt or something.
Well, I mean, if I'm looking at my.
I'm not passing you a blunt while we're at a strip club.
You tripping? That's all they do.
What?
You're tripping
How do you know this? How do you know that you've never been?
because I'm a rapper.
No.
Here we go. And let's dive into this.
certified.
So.
No, I don't understand. No, because then, I mean, probably at some you definitely
No,
can.
all of them.
But I would feel,
It's just allowed?
I would feel uncomfortable. I'd have to, it'd either have to be like,
Like I get you feeling uncomfortable,
I could go
they
with-
definitely do that everywhere. Like at every strip, you're tripping. They do all
All
type of
sorts
things.
of
yeah, all
paraphernalia.
things. Yeah.
yeah, I could understand that, but I still can't feel.
But like, I just feel like they're just so subject to like, what if like a cop came in undercover, or like someone that could take away their, I don't know, stripper license.
They they have a their like they have a liquor license for sure. They have.
I don't think they have a stripper's license.
I don't know that it's
They don't.
there's a stripper's license.
Are they called models who serve?
They're called entertainers.
Is that what they're labeled under?
Entertainment.
Interesting.
I don't think an undercover could just come in and arrest like those females. I don't.
No, they're not doing anything.
No, they're not
illegal.
doing anything wrong. I'm
No.
saying for the like the like if they're
The
just,
paraphernalia.
if it's just
for the paraphernalia.
if it's just allowed,
Okay.
like if it's like a universally like allowed
Like,
thing throughout
it's-
them all.
I'm pretty sure with certain types, they're like doing it behind the scenes type deal. But like
Right.
main in the rooms, I think it's just like people smoke.
I mean, and do you
Yeah.
really
Drink.
want to be the cop that like gets the strip joint closed down?
Well, and I feel like you probably get like people who own strip joints. They're almost like mini
They're not.
mafia.
Yeah, they're not your next door neighbor.
Nah, dude, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's the cop that did
Just
it."
imagine the money.
They'll be like, "You took my women."
Like you could probably with
Ukrainian, Russian mafia.
with the right strip club, you could probably just work 1 week like as an owner, you'd just be set. I feel like it.
I don't know. It depends. It depends on the girls you have working for you. Because I'm telling you now, the advertisements
yeah.
for some of the ones that I saw in Mississippi,
Ugh,
man,
well,
I wouldn't
bet.
pay a hay penny for going into that place. I'm telling you now.
They're like, eat fried catfish off my nipples.
they got
And them dudes are in there. Oh yeah,
They got a
I'll
whole
show you a hush puppy.
Golden Corral buffet in the back.
Just did a little emote of like,
It did that. I've never seen that.
oh yeah, keep it like that's
Maybe
random ones.
maybe we're streaming right now.
It's our little
Don't even
anime.
know it.
If
Oh
it's
my
AI
god!
trying to tell us something. Look,
Is it doing it again? I can't.
I don't know.
All right. It's fine.
It's just like a little bubble. It's like right next to the Shiner beer.
It's all good.
Oh, Shiner beer.
Just giving Shiner beer a good thumbs up.
Well, y'all want to try a beer?
Yeah, let's try a beer.
Today, so my beautiful, beautiful fiance signed me up for Valentine's Day for a beer subscription box. I get 3 different beers, but 2 of each every month. And so one will be for me and one will be for
us.
all the listeners and us. If they ever want to go out and do it. I don't know what the company's called, but I'm not going to give them free advertising. But if they want to sponsor our podcast, feel free.
I don't know.
If they want to.
Hey, I was gonna say on how zoomed in are we? Are we pretty good zoomed in? Like, can you see like the top of the beers? Mm-hmm. You want to zoom in to where you can only see the top row? Because we'll talk about it
I don't think we
later.
can zoom in.
Yeah, I don't
we
think
can
we can
after.
On
Yeah,
the camera.
after, but
Yeah, we'd
not
have to
right
do it on
now,
the
yeah.
camera. Yeah, it's all good.
Why? What'd you want to do?
No, just get like a close up of you, us.
Of
Huh?
us?
Of us.
What?
Not
I'm
like
so lost. I thought we wanted the beer.
this is why he's behind the scenes.
Well, I'm actually confused as well.
Right?
You
No.
said you want to zoom into the top row of beers?
Well, I was gonna zoom into where the top of it would be hitting the
The top of the frame?
yes.
Oh. It's pretty much like that.
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh yeah. Like so the top.
No,
this
I
is
was
the
saying
can.
the first level.
Oh no. Yeah,
because-
it has the top level.
Yeah. Just so we could get zoomed in on our beautiful faces.
Oh.
Or well,
I don't
Working
think
on
they
it.
want to see you that much.
not
I'm
me,
going to grab the
talking
beer
about
out of
him.
the SOK Lone Star sponsored mini fridge.
Breeding and training the best Labradors for the modern day sportsman.
So, what we have here
Ooh.
is the GuruBrew. George will show you the can here in a second. But what it's pictured, very beautiful can art. Okay. Ale. Escape to a much needed getaway and find your inner guru with the most delightful brew around. This smooth and balanced golden ale takes a tropical turn with a twist of real watermelon and hibiscus. Slightly sweet and minimally sour, thin beer. This beer. This beer has low bitterness and maltiness, complemented by a slight hint of corn from additions of lesser evil popcorn in the mash. What? Consider this brew a little slice of paradise. Interesting. So the GuruBrew brought to us by Reverie Brewing Company.
Revere. Is it what it
Something like
accent?
that.
Revere.
Not that
REVERIE. Also with lesser evil popcorn.
RESPCT, whatever.
Brewed in Newtown, Connecticut. So, shall we partake? All right, you ready for all you Asmars out there?
That was nice.
That was a good pop.
That was a
Would
good
you like to
one.
pour? You're a good
Pop.
pourer.
I'll pour it up.
My poor whore. Sorry.
Call me what you want.
Poor boar. I could call you a boar if you want to get a little more manly.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of like boring.
Bore.
No, like BOAR, like a pig.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like a manly pig. That gives nice head.
It's like a nice little pink color.
Heck yeah. Ooh, yeah, I like that.
That my
Like a rosé.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look how much foam that thing,
That
does.
spark.
Yeah,
Sparkly.
sorry, I might not have poured that
No,
the best.
that's what you want to do, right?
You want some foam?
Sparkly. Oh, just give me
Wonder
the
what the
can, man.
We
The
didn't
foam.
have Jake's mom go through all the trouble of making these glasses.
You're
Yeah, just so you didn't. Oh my gosh. Use your extended arm. Come on, man. You want me to hand it to you? No, I'm not going to risk that. Hold on. Dun. Oh, yeah. The listeners are going to love that.
Woo!
They're going to be like, what the heck did my. Yeah. I tasted some of it too. Are you ready? All right, let's describe its look so far. So it's not see-through. So it's just enough to where it's not. I can't see you through it.
No.
No.
It's got a nice little brown tint to it.
Yeah, a little caramel,
Mm-hmm. Little caramel.
like a little
butterscotch.
popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, a little caramel corn, a little kettle corn. Yeah, smells nice.
Smells good.
So it's like a sour ale. Mm-hmm. All right, pinkies.
Keys up.
I'm kind of nervous, not going to lie.
Okay,
Did this one have hibiscus in it?
that's what it says.
Yes.
I'm not tasting any of that though. I'm not tasting any watermelon either.
I'm not tasting the watermelon. I'm
Pass me the
tasting the
can so I could show
hibiscus.
the viewers.
I mean, it's not one I'd reorder. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like it's fair. It's not like it. I feel like description's just off.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if that I was not expecting this in the slightest when I got it. Granted, I don't know what hibiscus tastes like. Maybe that's what.
Maybe it's a little more floral.
Yeah, definitely more floral. It is pretty thin. It's although it is a little malty though. So like, it's a little creamy.
Yeah. Just enough to like kind of cover the roof of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Can design 0 to 1. I like the can design.
Yeah, can design.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
I'm gonna give it a 0.8.
I agree.
Uno.
A 1, full 1, 0.9 or 0.8.
5.
Yeah, 5. All right, we'll just go 9. 0.9. Okay, description.
I would say like a what is it to 6, right? Or no,
0 to 3.
I would say like a 1.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, 1.
Because I'm getting like, I think it describes it as an ale. It describes it as like malty, which is true. But I'm not getting any watermelon or sour ale. It
Yeah,
just
it's not sour. It just tastes
hibiscus.
like a floral beer.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a
No hibiscus.
you know what hibiscus tastes like? I have no idea.
That's
So
what
I would be terrible to.
I'm comparing. Whenever I hear hibiscus, I'm comparing it to the Chipotle drink, the tea.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The red tea.
Chipotle, sponsor us. Give us a black card, please,
They have those
dude. Unlimited.
unlimited Chipotle.
Now I don't think you
What
could
do you
go.
have?
I don't think you could go in with the card and be like, I want like every day, and just be like, I want. I think it's like 1 burrito a day for a year or something,
Boo.
I mean,
or
that's
for life maybe. But you can only like buy like one thing. But still,
Chipotle has gotten expensive.
dude,
I think everything's gotten expensive.
I would agree. Okay, sorry. Let's get on topic. Okay, beer overall. So wait, what'd you say on can
Now
description?
taste.
We said 1.
Yeah, we went all
agreed
the
on
way
1?
around. So 1.9 right now.
Yeah, 0 to 6.
0 to 6. I'm gonna give it like a 2.8.
I was going 2.4.
2.
So 2.4. So what is that? What did we say? 1.9 plus 2.4, 4.3?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
And it could
It's
be for
not
you.
awful.
It could be for you.
Yeah.
It's just not for us.
Yeah. Our personal opinion.
But I feel like we're all pretty good at reviewing because we're all pretty different.
Versed.
Yeah, yeah.
And different. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
Pretty well versed
Oh, yeah.
in like different beers at this point. I mean, at the beginning, it could be a little bit more, wishy-washy.
How many
but
beers do you think we put away in the year that we've been doing this? That's not even close
Probably
to all of them.
Probably 50.
50 beers?
Yeah.
15.
46
right there.
episodes. I know that there have been a couple episodes that we didn't release. And then
That's true.
maybe upwards of 60.
Dang.
That's quite a bit.
You don't
That's
have to keep
good,
drinking,
man.
buddy. You don't have to keep drinking. We're almost at 52 episodes. What should we do for Big 5-0?
Oh,
something?
Big 5-0.
Big
The
5-0
12-hour
might
live
be.
stream.
Ooh, well, Big 5-0 might be when we're at Lakewood Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because we do have an interview with them very soon.
Wait,
Oh, that would be nice.
this would be 47. I don't
48?
remember.
47?
Something like that. We aren't all good with numbers.
I'm not.
Listen, man, we have a team that does all this for us, so it's kind of hard to figure out what episode we're on.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Let me call
48.
Jerry
This
up
is
right
48.
This is 48,
So, yeah.
49.
And 50.
Oh, we got to release one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
okay though.
It's okay. Easy peasy. It's the pissy.
It's a piece of lemon squeeze.
It's the pizza.
So, a whopping 4.3 for the Reveri Watermelon Guru. Wait, right? Guru? What's it called? I don't even
That
remember.
was actually funny.
Good job.
Good. Look at George playing the part.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
3 months in, he's finally figuring out when to push the buttons.
Back to what he does best.
Right.
Pressing
learning.
people's buttons.
I like that.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was.
Anyway, what you boys been up to?
Dude. Not much. I mean, we got, we watched the Super Bowl the other day, but that's,
We
that'll
made
be
pasta.
Yeah, we did make pasta. That was interesting. I would definitely say if you are wanting to make pasta, try it out, see if it's for you.
You will buy a pasta tool.
Yes.
Like you will buy one as soon as you go to the class.
I'm telling you. Or have one sent to you by your parents.
The class.
You got a tool sent to you?
Yeah, y'all didn't?
You got the actual thing sent to you?
Did you guys take a class?
Dang, lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. Did you ever find out who sent you the flour?
Flour.
Didn't y'all get like a random box of flour in y'all's mailbox? So?
Oh, yeah, the pasta flour. The pasta flour in
Is
the...
that what we're talking about?
Yeah, the
No,
pasta
no.
flour in the pasta maker.
so
I didn't get a
lost.
maker.
You didn't?
I'm so lost. Y'all went to a
I
class.
knew I was the favorite.
We went to a pasta class, pasta making class for Tate's birthday. It was a fettuccine Alfredo cooking class, although we did not make the Alfredo. We had to watch someone else make the Alfredo. But I'm not going to lie. Like it was a 2.5 hour class. It took us 2.5 hours to make that freaking pasta.
For real?
Yeah. Now, we had to wait on other people in front of us and everything like that. Probably would have taken an hour and a half had we
Still,
not
though.
waited. But yeah.
You got to do, dude, it's literally, what is it, like 3 ingredients? Like, or 2, I guess.
If you're
It's
needing a nice
egg.
little forearm workout,
little
that's
tries.
why all those old women have big ass forearms. You know what I'm saying?
How big are the classes? I've always wondered how
25?
20 classes are.
25, yeah.
think we
It
had
was actually
25.
pretty fun. It'd be I would go to something similar to it. I don't know that I would go to that one. I would go to a more professional setting one because it was
Yeah.
good, but it wasn't like, oh man, like I can't believe I just made this.
Well, like I was for 100% expecting to walk into like you know when you have like did y'all have like a high school culinary class?
Yeah, but it wasn't what you
Like
know.
a home ec?
It was the science room.
yeah.
So like we had like, yeah, so it was kind of the same thing, but like I was expecting each of us to have a table, each of us to have our own pasta
yeah.
machine.
I
There-
would expect like table, rows of tables.
like a
and then-
science
Yeah.
class with like your science
Yeah.
station. So this was like what, 4 wooden tables? No. There was like
8.
There's like
There are
8,
probably 8 of them.
8 wooden. Well, yeah.
They're
But
probably
y'all
8
just
feet
went
long.
around, like everybody just like
Like it was like 6 to a side.
Yeah.
So there must have been like
touching
I guess there was
elbows.
like 4 or 5 tables.
Yeah.
4 or 5 tables. And then there was 4 pasta machines. There was freaking 12 groups of
Yeah.
us. So we had to wait, and of course us were just like, oh well, we'll wait to be last.
y'all were last.
We were, yeah. We went after them.
Y'all are funny.
But like, yeah, but it was just like we were waiting to use these machines, and these people were using them for like 20 minutes.
And they broke them.
Yeah, they like, yeah,
He said, "Be careful, don't break them." And what'd they do?
broke them.
They broke them.
Didn't break them, but made them not usable for that class. So like he would have had to spend like an hour picking at it with like a wooden pick to get all like the like the what is it, wet flour out of the machine, because
Yeah.
like what you're doing is it's basically just like a flattener. So you're flattening your noodles. It goes from like a 0, which is the widest,
Yeah.
and it goes to like a 5, which is like the fettuccine
Thinnest.
noodle length.
Yeah.
And you'd run it. So you had to run it through the 0 like 5 times, back and front, like up top and
And
bottom.
keep putting flour on it. That way it doesn't get dry or get too wet and
Yeah.
do what it did and stick in the machine.
Because you're just like running it through, and it's like Play-Doh. It's just like coming out.
So
and then you
literally, you're
flip
just
it.
supposed to you flip it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So then you
okay.
flip it, and then you put it back through, and you do it like you did it like 5 times on the 0, and then you did it like once each side on each number. And then you on the other side of the machine was the pasta maker. So it's just like one big long like slab of dough, and then you put it through the pasta maker, and it makes the fettuccine noodles. Like it splits it all up. Yeah.
So you guys made the noodles from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
cool.
we literally made a mound of flour with eggs and cracked 2 eggs and
Just started.
scrambled it in the flour, and then we like
Doughed it up.
folded it and yeah we
Kneaded
made
it.
the noodles.
Oh,
We
that- you
needed
learned-
it.
You
Yeah,
learned
man.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, don't learning words.
Freaking use it. Freaking
Tell you what.
Get in there.
Turning
Yeah,
some
churn-
butter.
Yeah, we churned the butter for the fettuccine. Bro, imagine going like for like a real like
Butter churning contest.
Oh,
no like from legit scratch. Like you had to get the chicken from the egg from the chicken. So all they had was a chicken. They had a chicken, a cow. We didn't use. Oh yeah, we did use milk. So you had a chicken, a cow. I guess they give you the flour because that'd be way too hard to make from scratch. And then what else did they make? Like butter that we'd have to churn.
Butter.
That'd have been crazy.
Well,
like,
that'd probably
all right, get
take
the
a whole
chicken
day's
out, milk the
process.
cow.
I'd love to churn my own butter.
I wonder
Right.
how long that took.
What, to churn butter?
Churning your own butter.
It's like, dude, that cream's crazy. Like that they use to make butter. It's like milk from the cow plus salt. A lot of salt.
I don't know, honestly. I wish I did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like heavy cream.
Are you a big fan of heavy cream? Like cooking with it?
I don't know. I'm not. I'm kind of a wuss when it comes to making sauce. I don't make my own sauce.
That's okay.
I always buy like the vodka sauce or the marinara sauce.
Oh, same.
Or I don't use a lot of Alfredo.
I love the vodka sauce.
Dude, vodka sauce is fire.
Four cheese.
I ate it last night. Yeah, you do like the
I do
four cheese.
four cheese. Oh, what's been your latest guilty pleasure?
Ooh, I've been making my own dirty sodas. So
In your soda machine?
no, I could do it. I could do
That
it
would
with
be kinda cool.
But like, so I bought Pib Zero, which Pib Zero's fire, by the way. If
Is
you
it?
haven't had Pib Zero,
I like Mr. Pibb.
I like Pib by itself, but I'm just not a big like high fructose corn syrup guy. And then I bought like Coke Zero cherries, and what I have this. It's for coffee, but it's coconut cream, and it's like creamer, right? Like you put in a coffee. So you pour your Coke Zero or your whatever, your Pib, and you just do like a splash of the creamer, and it gives a little coconut vibe and like a little cream vibe, and you mix it up, and it's like, you ever had Swig or like something? What do they have out in Utah? It's something like that. Soda Licious or something. It's called soda.
I don't know.
Yeah, Sodapology or something. Yeah, dude,
Tastes good.
bomb.
Might need to try that.
I get them from
what would-
Sonic.
You do it with
Oh yeah,
the-
you do it with the what's it called though?
Just dirty Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, but you mix
Put
it
like
your own
strawberry
way.
puree. You put strawberry puree, cream,
Yeah.
and something else. Maybe just Dr. Pepper and then that's it.
Diabetes.
Dude, it's so good.
diabetes.
You can go to
The hospital.
you can go to Swig in McKinney. I think it's close. Well, no, they have one closer. It's like Allen. And they'll do the buttery beers like from Harry Potter.
Ew.
The heck?
Butterbeer.
Fire, dude. It's like root beer with butterscotch and like
Really?
cream.
I'm not gonna lie.
That
That,
sounds
sounds
good.
fire.
It's good. I love root beer though. Like
I do, too.
I've been kind of on a root beer kick lately.
Same.
Oh,
For
that's your
about
pleasure?
6 months.
Root beers. Hey man, we're a beer podcast. Got to get into the root part of it. You know,
That's fair. Got to get to the roots.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I love that stuff. I don't know about y'all. Guilty pleasures.
Oh. I would probably say
I'm glad we didn't ask George first. He'd be like, "My guilty pleasure lately, white girls."
No, I got mine.
All right. What
yeah, go ahead.
Ever since we came back from Colorado, my guilty pleasure is sleeping in.
Oh
Until like
no,
10, 11 a.m.
he's back.
10, 11 a.m. and then I'm up
Oh my gosh.
trying to get back on track.
Maybe shooting hoops again. I've been playing basketball for like my cardio,
Oh, really?
bro. I'm so out of shape. I was playing George the other day, one on one, and it was literally 2-2, and I was like, dude, I gotta take a second. And we're playing half court, and I'm like, I was gassed. Like I was gassed.
I was too.
We
I was
need to-
gassed from just shooting because the
Bro.
ball kept going far. We're like,
There's no wall to stop it
Yeah,
or
no.
bleachers. Like
the first, what was it? The first go around on the first goal on the right. Who missed it and hit the car? Was it me or you?
you.
Oh,
It
I
was
like,
definitely you.
I missed it. and-
Air balls, bounces, and I'm just like, it's gonna nail that car. Boom. And I was like, let's go to this goal.
I was like, damn.
But yeah, we didn't invite you because we didn't want to smoke.
No, that's fair. I understand. Hate to dunk on some.
Bro, I just get hyped when I touch the rim nowadays. I don't even think I could even come close. I weigh 80 pounds, probably more than I did when I peak basketball conditioning.
I could maybe dunk it one-handed, honestly.
You think?
Yeah, I could still grab rim with two
probably
hands.
touch the net.
I would bet $50
Game
that you
Don't do
that
it.
you could
that
not
I
dunk
couldn't dunk it. Oh, I'm
one
dead.
handed.
Oh, for sure.
I'll give you 5 tries because you're gonna be gassed after 5,
Yeah, I'll do it.
and you can have like a 30-minute time period.
I'll do it off concrete too.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go after this podcast.
Bet.
Yeah, let's put it to test. I got
He's
the
gonna be
ball.
like, you didn't
It's
say
not-
what size rim it had to be.
Right.
Brings it
Yeah.
down to 8
Is
foot.
this 10?
Yeah. No, we were shooting on that first goal. We swear that thing was like 10 and a half feet.
Yeah.
Really?
Because we go to the next one.
I'm like, bro.
I'm like, this is shorter. No, dude, my vert was terrible in high school. But now, I bet I look like an idiot trying to jump up and grab rim.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You know how you've been saying you want to like run some games,
Run some games.
like you want to play basketball.
I'd
like,
love
run some
to,
games.
like every week.
Have you
like
seen
twice a week.
the? You guys been to? I forgot what the bridge is called. The White Arches. You've been to that bridge before?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know that goal right there by the side?
No,
It's like right before the bridge, like the side bridge.
like
next
going to
it's off 35.
yeah, going over to the other side of the yeah. What's that called? The other side of the bridge,
I have no idea.
Victor,
like
I
Oak
don't-
Cliff. Is that what's over there?
is
I thought it
Oak-
was
no.
Fair Park area.
Yeah, no. When like across that bridge, when you keep going, that's like going towards Fort Worth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
but
So
like
there's a
that-
goal.
yeah. There's like a full court size like court.
Is it
that-
like is it like
Chain
the
hoop.
Harlem one? Like in New
it
York.
has chain? Yeah, it has chained nets.
That's my favorite
That's
net.
funny. Chain
Yeah.
nets.
Chain nets. You know what they did to us in middle school? So when we would finish our lunch in middle school, we'd go play basketball. So we were finishing lunch in like 2 minutes and we were dipping. They had those like nylon, like the plastic, like you know what I'm talking about? Plastic around it. And like every time you made a basket, you'd like punch it back up through the ball.
yeah, I know what
Because
you're
it
talking
wouldn't go
about.
through because it was like
So tight.
it was chain, and we were like, all right, that's dope. Like chain's fine. The nets were getting too ratty, like radder. I don't even know what the word is. Raggedy. And so they did these stupid freaking like hard plastic. It's like an aglet.
Yeah,
I know that's the only reason I know that's
No, I know.
but it was like this the whole way down, just like plastic encased net. It sucked. Every time you made a
"You're not
basket, you had to
breaking
like
this."
punch it out. Yeah, it was dumb. Anyway, you were saying something.
Oh, guilty.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Oh, candied bacon. I've been candying a lot of bacon lately.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't say lately because my kitchen has been being redone, but before then, yeah, candied bacon, man. Learned how to make it. It's so good.
What's your like, not lately guilty pleasure, but like what's something I can only think of like one thing that it's like been at least a few years, not like recent, but like something like that's been going on for a long time. Guilty pleasure.
My dirty Dr. Peppers.
Mine's been caramelized onions. I'm putting caramelized onions on everything.
God, your breath kicking.
I'm killing people with this breath.
Now I know why that bathroom sounded the way it did when we were at Aunt Gay's.
Boy, that's
Buying
just me
shoes.
buying shoes.
Yeah.
You guys, I've been buying shoes. I bought a couple watches too. This one's fire.
No, you did. I noticed it. That's why I was staring at it.
Have you ever seen-
see through?
That is pretty sick. Have you ever seen those? It was a TikTok of this guy. He was like, "Are you guys like selectively cheap or just cheap?" He was like, "Cause I'll go in and if we're going out on a weekend or something like that, I'll spend $300, having a good time on the weekend. But if I go in and I see a shirt that's like $60, I'm like,
That's me.
I don't really got it like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel
There's
that.
I'll spoil myself like
Yeah.
on occasion, probably like once a month or maybe like once every 2 weeks. Like this watch wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like $10,000, but it wasn't like $20 either. Like I just bought these shoes too, just because I needed something other than those. I don't even know what they're called, like sriracha dunks that I have. I just call them sriracha because they're red. Or I'll buy like a few things from like Lululemon, or I'll like accessory things, I guess. Other than that, like maybe tech stuff. Like I buy a lot of tech stuff.
Yeah.
But then like like I'll walk into a place and I'll be like, damn, like $110 for a freaking jacket. Get out of here on
Yeah,
that.
no,
Like, heck, no.
Can't do that.
You know what I mean? I don't
feel
know.
that.
Like okay. I'm not that way with food though.
No.
I just want to get what I want, but I'm also like pretty aware. Like I'm not going to walk into a place and always be like, "Oh, give me the $40 steak."
Yeah.
Like if
facts.
I'm going out to dinner,
I'm going
like
out
as
to
like
dinner.
an anniversary or like a date night or like a special occasion type thing, like I'm going out to dinner. I'm not going out to dinner to get a freaking chicken Caesar salad.
Cheeseburger.
Like, even though it's $26. Yeah, like a cheeseburger, exactly. Like they have that on the menu, but I'm just like, I'm going to get a steak. If I'm going to a place, like if I'm going to Dakota's, I'm getting the beef Wellington. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Now, if I'm going to Nick and Sam's or something like that, I'm not going out and spending $400 or $500 on the freaking steak platter or Wagyu, blah, 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 blah. That's just out of my price range. Like I'm not buying. Plus, I'm not a big Wagyu guy.
Controversial topic.
Too much fat. too flavorful. Like
I think
your dad gave me Wagyu beef jerky, and I hated it.
Yeah, I think that it's like if you get anything over 8 ounces of Wagyu, you're going to be pretty. I'm not pretty sick feeling.
I agree,
because it's going to feel like you're eating butter after a certain point. I understand that.
That's what I mean. I guess I haven't had it in like a 2 to 4 ounce serving, other than that place that we went. But that was fire.
Good.
That was good
because they're just in little strips. I think that's when it's served best is when you get to cook it on the open stove like that and just table to mouth right there.
But there's like 16-ounce ribeyes.
Oh, there ain't no
that
way.
are marbled like that, bro. And I'm just like, bro, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like I've even lately gotten off of ribeyes and kind of gotten towards more New York strips. Yeah, because
that's
like
what I
to
buy
me,
at the store because I don't
better.
think the ribeyes at the store are all that great. I think if you go to a butcher and you get a ribeye, I think you're doing well. But I think the New York strip compared to the ribeye at any given grocery store is going to be just as good, if not better, than the ribeye. And you're really going to get more meat because a lot of the weight that you're getting on the ribeye is fat that you're going to end up cutting off or gristle.
I'm not gonna lie, I go to town on that stuff though.
I
like
sure.
eating that fat.
I can't do that.
I'll
It's
do some of
there.
it, not the chewy one, not like when it's
Like
when
the
it's
thick,
soft.
like on the side.
Yeah,
that
no.
big piece.
The silver skin, no sir.
Yeah. Y'all
I can't do that.
Y'all eat salmon skin?
Oh yeah,
I
I don't
have.
like fish.
Not at any.
Like I've tried it. It's just the texture like makes me gag.
All of it? Because there's a lot of different textures with fish.
The only thing I've tried is salmon and
Salmon's pretty good. I
well,
love
what's
salmon.
the other one? It's a main
tilapia.
One. Yeah, tilapia.
Tilapia's not even a real fish. You know that?
It isn't.
It's created.
So I think
in a lab.
somebody told me
It's
that.
lab created. I hate it. I can't say. I like. Oh, you know what I bought from Costco? There, I got some cod. Kind of. I don't think I could ever eat. So cod's like the most bland
Cheap fish.
protein that you can get, but it's the most lean. Cod is the most lean, I think, out of all of it. But that's why it's the least flavorful. But I bought some cod from Costco that was already seasoned. I think it was everything seasoning. Pretty fire. Pretty fire. It's
They
like
sell-
lightly breaded.
Yeah, they sell like half catfish fillets at Brookshire's and whatnot.
Oh, really?
Pre-season and whatnot. They'll be like $6.
Is catfish good?
Oh, catfish is really good,
Never had
bro.
catfish?
I don't eat.
I think
fish.
you just have to have the right type of fish. Salmon is a lot different texture
Ton.
than
Like, I don't-
catfish.
I like
I think if I made
a
you salmon,
crunchy texture.
I think if like either of us made you salmon with like a breading, some sort of breading.
Probably,
So
yeah.
what I do is with salmon, okay, I'm not saying what I do. What I like to do with salmon is I'll do like a sour cream on top, and that's my binder. And I'll do panko that's mixed with Parmesan with like a bunch of other spices, and it's like basically just breaded, but it's just on top.
Okay.
And then and then it's just cooked. It's fire though. Like you get a little bit of that. You get a little bit of that cheese or that sour cream, so it's a little bit creamy.
Yeah.
You get that breading with all the Parmesan. You get the little cheese in the.
See, that
you know what I
sounds
mean?
good.
But you would like catfish. Catfish is just like catfish,
Fried
fried
catfish?
catfish.
Dude,
Like
no
I've
joke.
definitely seen it before.
If you eat the fried
I've
next
seen it.
I've
next time you
definitely
go
seen
to a
it.
catfish place, get a whole catfish and take a bite of the tail. Tastes just like bacon, bro.
But I remember it's a place your dad took us to. Is it Shuckles or whatever?
All shucks.
All shucks.
And I think one of you guys had got like a catfish or something.
Yeah.
And it was just
I
like
love
breaded.
catfish.
Whole catfish. Dude, that's what. Oh,
That's
man.
my favorite side of all times. Hush puppies
Hush
with
puppies.
corn in it.
Oh, yeah.
It
Has to
has-
have corn.
I don't like the ones that are like fish stick looking.
Yeah.
I don't like those. I like the balls.
You like the balls.
Pause. Easy there, Tiger. I like the hush puppy balls with corn. It has like what else is in it?
Hell, I don't even know.
No, I don't know. I
just
don't
know
do
it's
balls
good.
like that. I just know it's good.
Literally.
I like dipping them in ketchup. I know it's weird. I know like probably doing
I
something
do them
like
in
butter.
tartar sauce.
Okay. I don't like catfish with tartar sauce. I don't like tartar sauce though.
Really?
No. But I'm not gonna lie, I grew up with what's so funny? Fish sticks though.
I can't stand fish sticks, bro.
Gordon's fish sticks.
I used to hate
I'm
them.
not gonna lie.
I used to hate the smell of them.
Sometimes the school fish sticks were all right. Until I found like a black piece of like there was something black
Maggot.
inside of it. No, I think it was just a piece
We
of
did find
Might have been the-
maggots in a chicken sandwich one time. It was like a
Oh
big thing.
yeah, where'd you go though?
Brian Adams.
He's all like, right here.
Oh, at the school.
Yeah, at
oh,
the school.
I thought you did that. Didn't you do that recently with like a place? Didn't Kennedy open it up and there was something?
Oh,
nasty?
the wing.
Oh yeah, bro. She had
From
a
Popeyes?
Yeah, no, it was from Wingstop. She had ordered wings, and there was still like feathers on one of the wings. I was like, how does that even happen? Like the chicken's not back there.
You should.
Oh my god, we thought about it. Defamation.
Wingstop, bro. Wingstop's fire.
Yeah, it
That
is.
that would like
That's
break
the
me
hard
right
part.
there.
Would that turn you off?
Wingstop
of it?
is often
No, yeah, that would definitely turn
What's
me.
your
I wouldn't be
favorite
able to go
Wingstop
back.
sauce?
ranch.
No,
Mango
Like,
habanero.
yeah.
Mango habanero.
What's the? I like the Asian one. What's it called? Sweet Asian chili
Yeah, I
or
was gonna
something.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
They had a Cajun one that was a dry rub.
Oh,
That was
Louisiana. No, Cajun.
Yeah, it was hotter than the Louisiana rub, but it was featured, I think, a couple months back, and that was by far my favorite one.
Yeah, I think it's
I
sweet
love-
Asian chili.
Oh, so are y'all wet rubs or dry rubs?
Wet.
It depends.
I don't like dry, bro.
Really?
I
'Cause
like.
It can hurt sometimes. Like if you catch your lip or something or your gum.
It's not even that. Like with a dry rub, I'll eat it and I'm like, okay, I get a flavor, but it's not like to my liking, so I have to go get ranch or something. Whereas like sweet or like mango
I get what
habanero,
you're
it's
saying. It's
already
already
wet.
got the sauce.
Mine
Yeah.
depends on the thing as well. So if it's garlic parm, I want it to be dry because I don't like when it's all buttery and
Well, that
and-
makes
and
sense.
I do.
nasty. You do like that?
Yeah.
Didn't you get it that one time at what's the wing place we went to?
Wing snob.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was coated. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it kind of turned me off because
See,
it was
I
like
love that.
it was gross.
That's why I liked it and recommended it.
No, I like the wings, and I thought they
No, but the sauce.
but they
yeah.
did too much. Like
Like,
I think I just got
yeah.
I think I just got turned off by the fries because I think I did the garlic parm fries.
Yeah.
as well,
they
and it was just
freaking
too much.
coated.
Yeah, dude. They
But, like,
outdo it.
I would say hot sauce, like buffalo, like or hot, mild, whatever I get. I always get hot. I like that as a. I like them both. I like dry and wet rubs.
I say buffalo dry is pretty good.
I've never had a dry buffalo.
I like when they double fry it. So they fry the wing, and then they put the sauce on, and then they fry it again. And so the sauce it's sauced, but it's like
Crusted.
yes,
Ooh.
so good, dude.
I found out that I could fry things on my Blackstone a couple months ago.
How do you do that?
Huh?
How do you do
It's
that?
got a little gas grill on the side, and it came with a frying pan
yeah.
underneath that I didn't see.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
That's dope.
I'm gonna start frying shit because
Oh,
I've been to get on a shrimp kick. I like shrimp.
shrimp is amazing. That I
do
do
love
love some shrimp.
dude, and crawfish.
I haven't had.
See, I'm not a big crawfish guy
Really?
because I just feel like it takes too much time. I feel like I'm burning the
It's a
calories.
social event.
I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie.
Yeah.
I just see that thing staring at me, and I'm not the one.
Well, I prefer
You like
the
seafood in
sides.
general?
I think I just like the sides.
I like crab, shrimp.
I don't
tried
like crab.
lobster.
You don't like
Lobster's
crab?
pretty good.
Lobster and
Lobster,
crab to me
I
are just so
lobster I
sweet.
don't like.
Yeah,
Lobster's
I'm not
too
a big
chewy
fan.
for me.
No, lobster's pretty good.
It's a weird like for me, like it's rubbery.
Yeah.
Now
It's
I
like a
don't-
large crawfish, literally.
Yeah, I'm not a big
See,
crab and lobster guy.
like that.
I love crab.
I can't eat like.
I like imitation crab, like in my poke bowl.
Eh.
You know
I
what I'm
used to
talking
cook like street
No,
tacos
yeah,
with imitation
imitation
crab. It's actually pretty good.
Would
You
you
just like
put-
shred it up and put like
Is that the meat that you used, or was it a topping on the meat that
it was
you
a
were
topping on the meat.
What'd you do? Like steak or chicken?
Yeah, steak and
I don't know if that would go with chicken.
Crab
yeah.
soup.
And then
Yeah,
I just do it
crab
by
soup.
itself too, just like a
That sounds good.
like a surf and turf, or not a surf and
Yeah,
turf. It'd just
no,
be
it
like
would
a
be.
surf taco.
Surf and turf taco.
Yeah.
If you did steak with it.
Yeah,
You
It's
could
pretty
do.
good.
I bet crab mix would actually be pretty good on like a fish taco, for sure.
yeah,
Like, what do they usually use for that cod?
probably. Or
Probably. Like, what do they like? Oh, like mahi.
yeah, mahi tacos. I've had
mahi.
those before.
I like mahi taco.
I can't do like oysters and crap like
Oh,
that.
Dude,
oysters
oysters
are
are
my
bomb,
shit, yeah.
dude. On the half shell, bro. Little saltine, you gotta scoop it out, put it on the saltine, do a little. That's when I use cocktail sauce.
Horseradish.
Oh, I
and
hate hot
I make
horseradish,
I make
but-
horseradish or mix horseradish and ketchup together, and I put it on the oyster and slurp it, dude. I'm telling you, if you get fresh oysters, it's really good.
No.
Especially if they don't have like any like sand or anything in it.
They do oyster bakes that you would probably like. So it's like it's oysters, but they fry them in like cheese, or they put like melted
Yeah.
cheese and like they fry them in like a breading.
Yeah.
And and it's like garlicky and
You got to
cheesy
try
and it's good.
escargot when you go on the cruise.
Escargot.
Snails.
Ugh, no.
Bro, when I tell you it is so good. Jake doesn't like it.
Not on a cruise.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
Get out of here with that.
You, it's so good.
Not on a cruise.
It's so good. Oh, where do we have it? We had it at Perry's. Perry's was the best place that we had it. Perry's Steakhouse. They serve it with like a little, you know, those croissant rolls that are like kind of flaky. Mm-hmm. They serve it with like one of just like a itty bitty square right on top of it. So you like take it out, bite, it's like a little crunch to it.
I like that.
Bro.
No oysters or none of that.
No oysters.
No. I'll stick to crab, shrimp.
What about like, do you guys do chicken breast or chicken thigh? I cannot do chicken thighs. It's too dark. I'm not a dark meat guy.
The skin to meat ratio just is not there for me. I'm a drumstick guy.
I could do chicken
like you
thigh.
you like bone in when you make your chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I just do chicken breast.
Oh, you're talking about like that chicken breasts.
Chicken breast.
Chicken tenderloins even, but not chicken.
Well, I buy the
Chicken
breast with
thighs
the
are
rib
like-
with the rib meat, and so that rib meat is the tenderloin in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chicken thighs are just like too,
Fatty.
like compact.
Yeah.
No.
they look gross.
Yeah, they don't look good. They're cheaper, but they, like every TikToker that like is a chef is all like, "Oh, get some chicken thighs if you want." I'm just like, that's gross. Like, why chicken thighs every time they want to do chicken thighs? And I'm just like, that's nasty.
Would you rather do chicken breast with the skin or chicken breast skinless and boneless?
With the skin.
With the skin with bone in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get boneless. Skinless and boneless.
So you like chicken nuggets?
Because then you can like kind of fry or bake the skin. Skin's good.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, y'all keep talking. I got to pee so bad.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Excuse.
Take 5.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah.
Big thicket coming through.
Ground beef or ground turkey?
Ground turkey. I cook,
What'd you say, Jake?
I cook
beef.
ground turkey with just about everything. Spaghetti, tacos.
It's just the
It's leaner for you. Or it's leaner. It's better.
the texture's just weird. Like it's way more rubbery.
Yeah, it's a little bit more chewy.
Yeah. Like I did it for that 6 months I was working out and I lost like 20 pounds.
Yeah.
It's not a bad option. It's just something.
That carnivore diet, you think you could do it? You can't eat anything but meat.
You can't eat anything but meat. You're
Right.
tripping. All I hear is a heart attack. No, I'm not doing that.
No, they say that it's like really good for you.
You're lying.
I swear. They say that it's really good for
that
you.
makes no sense.
I don't know. Do you think if you had to be a vegetarian, you could?
Nope. I could be a fruitarian. I can't be no veggie, man.
Well, that. I'm glad. I'm glad we've settled that. You're retarded. Oh goodness, that's okay.
No, I like veggies. I know what it meant. I was just being funny.
Yeah, you say that.
Asparagus is good. Broccoli's good.
Those are the
Spinach
two-
is good.
I like
Kale
spinach.
is good.
I don't like kale.
You don't like kale?
Not a fan of kale.
Kale's good. Green onions. You gotta massage your kale. I need to go to this guy's house when he eats.
I don't go through that process.
It makes the kale. Y'all can hear me. Makes the kale more. I guess less rough.
Less Kaylee.
Y'all ever see that dude? I invited him to come on the podcast. I hope he responds. It was like weeks ago, so probably not. The dude that does the roll for sandwich, and he's like into medieval stuff. Dude. So he has like a list of like 30 of each. Okay, so he'll like roll for his bread, and he'll go get like crazy bread. Like he has like normal breads, but so he's like a really big into like D&D, right? Like Dungeons and Dragons, and he's like into all that like medieval fantasy stuff. And so he gets these like 12-sided die, right? And he rolls like 2 of them. He's like, let's roll for bread. And he rolls for bread, and he gets like there's some crazy stuff like, oh, we got a marbled rye. And so every day for lunch, he does this, and he puts it on his TikTok. He's got like 3 million followers. And so
Yeah, he's not hitting us up anytime soon.
I hope he does. But I was like, dude, you need to come on the podcast. It would be dope. But he rolls and he just makes random sandwiches. So like there's times where he'll have a sandwich that's like, all right, that like sounds pretty good. But he'll roll for bread, cheese, meat, roughage, which is like the vegetables that he's going to put on it, and sauce.
Whoa.
And then he does one that's called Wild Magic, which is like something out
Gotta
of pocket.
be crazy combos.
Yes, dude. So he'll have like rye bread, or he'll have like pumpernickel bread, and then he'll get like he'll have to put like salmon on it.
Oh.
And then that sounded a little sexual.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
And then he goes, oh.
I meant like, oh.
And then like on top of the
salmon.
salmon, he'll put like Swiss cheese, something normal, or he'll put some like stupid like
Hibiscus sauce.
habanero,
cheese.
like something like that, cream cheese, or like
Ranch.
like he'll just go to like his local deli and find some crazy stuff, and then he'll have like pickled beets that he has to do because he'll roll twice. He'll get like 2 numbers for like the roughage, so he'll get like it might be like lettuce and pickled beets, or it might be like I don't even know what to say.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
Pickled
like
pig's
tomatoes and pickles. That's the craziest thing I could think of. But yeah,
You
like
just
something
said
like that.
Pickled pig feet.
Oh yeah, bro.
But
Have
then
you never
he'll do-
seen those?
No.
Oh, people eat them.
That's no.
Yeah.
No.
I'll show you after we film.
Yeah.
But this dude's freaking. And then he like sticks 2 swords, like his little toothpicks are like swords. He'll stick it in there, and he'll wear like a chainmail like glove, and he'll get like a cleaver, like a
Cosplay?
medieval cleaver, and he'll cut it in half, and then he'll be like, let's look at that cross section, and it like some of it looks really good, but sometimes it looks nasty, bro. And then he'll look at it, and he'll be like, all right, sandwich of the day, and he'll eat it,
Heck?
dude.
Do they come out like he'll rate them good?
He doesn't rate them, but what he just eats them and goes, all right, like that was pretty good. Like this should complement the like this, that, and the other, But you're talking anywhere from turkey, ham, roast beef, like salmon, or like scallops. Or he did one where he literally had to do sardines.
Oh,
And it was like sardines, Dijon mustard.
oh.
Yeah, dude.
Not for me.
Nasty.
Whoa.
Nasty.
We got to
stuff.
make George try some sardines.
We need to
We
get.
just need to get him to get some catfish
We need to
first.
get if we're gonna do some weird makeups, we need to get Riley on here.
Riley.
Makeups.
Oh yeah.
O'Brien.
Hey, did you ever have the kid who was mixing up food in your lunch in school?
But this dude was like
Mixing up
he used to take money from his dad because his dad was like stupid rich, and this dude would come and just offer people money. And with the cafeteria lunch, he'll be like, "I'll give you $20 to eat this," and then they'll be like, "Okay, yeah." He's like, "No, wait," and then opens the milk carton to put green beans, mashed potatoes,
We did have one of
sauce,
those dudes.
yeah.
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Here, drink it, and you get the 20." It's like,
It's disgusting, bro.
What was y'all's favorite to end the show? What are we at, like 50 minutes? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To end the show, what was y'all's favorite cafeteria lunch item?
before they took it out, the Cougar Den, the chicken tenders, the basket.
Oh yeah,
remember the
chicken tender
$5 basket, bro?
Dude, that was the best thing ever.
For I think it was only freshman year, right?
Yeah, you could get it
Freshman
every
year.
day.
On me, freshman year. So they had our school only had 2 lines. You know how the bigger schools have 4 lunch lines.
We had 2, yeah.
Okay,
Well, we had a line. So we had a lunch. Well, we had 2 lunch lines, but then we also had this thing was called like a snack line.
Mm-hmm.
So the lunch line was just like one price, and you would do like like a typical like cafeteria lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
But the snack line had like individual things that you could like. You could buy a corn dog, or you could buy like 3 corn dogs, or you could buy like I don't even know. They had like a bunch of stuff there. I can't even remember what it was, but you could buy each individual item like a la carte for like $1.50, $2 a piece. Or something.
Obviously, no, we were slaves. Like we would put the tray,
Yeah.
they throw that crap on there. That's what you're eating. Go down the line, and then freaking. So there was 2 lines, and then we had a little like boxed in area besides the 2 lines, and they would serve the biggest cookies you'd ever seen, bro. They were like,
They're so good.
how big were they? They were like huge.
They're huge.
And
They're
then
probably about
like 4 inches.
yeah,
probably
3.5 inches.
Massive.
that's the radius.
God,
Yeah.
that's a chode cookie.
But no, yeah, it was like chicken tender
chookie.
baskets. And then no, it was because of Michelle Obama. That was when she changed. Remember when she implemented those rules?
Free lunches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but everything has to be better for you. So then they stopped. They cut that line out.
They did that for us in middle school. We had those lunch lines with the we had similar thing. We had this lunch line and then we had the snack line, but then there was also a dessert line. You could go in there, and bro, we would get those like
Yeah, we didn't have that.
those
I didn't
chocolate
get
chip
that.
cookies that like chocolate chip like what you'd with like the chocolate waffle cone, and it was like covered in like chocolate like what's it called? Like what goes on ice cream is like the hard shell.
Oh, the taco, the
But
chocolate.
it wasn't the Choco.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
But
Those are
but
good.
it,
You
but it
talking
was
about
like
the
a regular
sandwich
cone. It was a regular cone, and what was on it? There was different versions of it, but this was chocolate, not cookie dough. It was just chocolate chip ice cream as the interior, and then it was covered in the. It's called like shell. It's like called shell
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
called the shell.
Yeah, so it's called like chocolate shell. You buy it and you put it on ice cream, and it just like hardens really fast.
Okay, yeah, I know
but
what
that's
you're
what it
talking
was, and we would have. You could buy like those. You could buy the freaking like everything that you remember from like the what you call it? The ice cream man.
Oh yeah.
But my favorite cafeteria meal, it was every Wednesday. It was called Country Bowl Wednesday. So a Country Bowl
We didn't have that here.
was a Country Bowl was mashed potatoes. That's the base with like 9 chicken, like breaded chicken nuggets with melted like cheddar cheese. What? Gravy, corn. What? I think that was it.
This was a weekly thing.
This was it was $5 and you get like those styrofoam bowls.
Mm-hmm.
You just go in there and you just that might have been a little less than $5.
This is like they did this every week,
every
once
Wednesday.
a day. Bro, we didn't.
Country Bowl Wednesday.
I think our Wednesdays were fish sticks.
Yeah, Tuesday was
pretty
chicken
good.
tenders.
Yeah, chicken
then
tender
when-
Tuesday.
But then, like, once Thanksgiving rolled around, we'd have like Thanksgiving dinner. Like, you know how they did that with schools? Did y'all ever do that?
They would have it the week before.
So they would do that from like Thanksgiving on to like, because they would have so much extra. So they would like buy it in bulk, and then they'd let it go for forever.
See,
I wish.
But
yeah, those kids who have like Canes and Chick-fil-A and everything like that in their school, screw y'all, man.
dude, brought to them by their dad every day or their mom every day.
I'm talking about in the
No,
cafeteria.
real crap.
Oh, that's stupid. Yeah.
When I used to work for this trucking company, I was a helper.
Uh-huh.
So like I would do overnight deliveries, and it was somewhere like Allen, but the outer schools around Dallas and Fort Worth.
They all have it.
When I tell you we went in, and they had like 9 restaurants. This is not included in the 4 lines that they already have, but they had like 9 restaurants: Little Caesars, Subway. I think
that's
they had a
crazy.
Wingstop, and then they had an upper level that like crossed the whole cafeteria. Mind you, the cafeteria is like a figure 8, so it's like you have a whole pod on one side, and on the other side is a whole nother pod. So it's like just huge. and
Yeah.
open.
Y'all have it too good.
They have to like prosper. I'm sure they got that.
Oh, for
crap.
sure. Allen.
I was jealous of the people that had the school that you could leave.
Oh yeah, everybody was.
We didn't have that. Like if we left,
didn't,
we
but
got
we
in trouble.
left.
Oh, we just still left.
But after athletics, we would leave because it was easy because the athletic facility,
It's right next to the.
well, it was like kind of like right next to the highway
Mm-hmm.
or like not our highway.
Yeah, you run across the highway. just
No,
see
but
6
we would, like,
linemen.
No, we would drive over there. So we'd have to like drive back to high school because
Okay.
like our high school and our facility weren't like next to each other.
Oh.
Because the facility was built while the middle school was still the high school, like at the time. So they built the high school, and then they transferred everything, right? And so the high school was in a different area.
Yeah.
And so we had to go, well, not like far, but like quarter mile. And so we would have to drive back to school, but we would always hit this gas station, but it was accessible. So like there was like the main road, which was Lamar, and then like we didn't have to get on that, but like we could like there was like little businesses, like a little side road, like frontage road, kind of like with a bunch of businesses and like gas stations and stuff, like between the school and the main road, and we would just like always like pop into that gas station and grab like donuts or like like the little Miss Debbie donuts or whatever, and then we'd go to school.
Yeah.
But we could never leave for lunch. I
No,
hated
yeah,
that.
we weren't able to either. But
I just
people would
always
still
would
do it.
because my dad lived here.
Oh yeah, this dude would just walk across. I used to come with him. I forgot. Yeah, we would just come for lunch for 30 minutes, just chill here.
He'd have chicken tenders or baked chicken. I'd be like, oh, this is so much better than freaking fish
But
sticks.
also, right here, if you notice, there's a post in the parking lot that a dude sits at. Well, the dude that we had was the dude with all the tats.
Oh,
so he
yeah.
was pretty chill. He'd let us leave sometimes.
Be like, man, I'm just going like right
Right
here.
there.
I'm going like 50 feet outside of
I'll
school.
come back.
He'll just be like, just make sure you come back, man. The dude just opened the gate. It's like, all right,
Facts. But
Dope.
that was a great pod,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, good job, guys.
Yeah. I guess we'll smell you later.
This was episode 48. We'll check you next time for 49.
49.
You know what's funnier than 48?
25.
We're out, ya.
See ya.
We got to get him another job.